Alright, so here I am walking up to the Goodwill. I'm trying something different for this video. Instead of trying to narrate as I'm shopping in the store, just decided to put together some clips and overdub some narration on top of that. So, just saw the two discount colors. Blue was 50% off, and all yellow tag items are $1. Looking through some sports equipment, came across these ice skates, Blade Runner, white. They were in really good condition. They wanted $10 for them. I didn't feel like there was enough money to be made. Probably should have looked them up, but I didn't bother with it. And there was actually two of those pairs there that I noticed later, but just didn't speak to me at $10. I've got these two VCRs that I came across. Ended up testing those. One of them ate up the VHS tape, and the other one would not accept the tape. So they both didn't test out good, so put them back. $5.99. If they were working, I likely would have picked them up. I didn't search them on eBay to see what the comps were selling for. But essentially my process when I go to the store is do a quick once around all the different kind of sections that I try to find items in. Anything of interest to me, I throw it in the bin. And once I've kind of accumulated what I think is of interest, I'll start searching comps and see if they're of any value. Guitar Hero guitar, wasn't interested, but this keytar looked really cool to me. I had never resold one. They wanted $5.99 for it. And so I put it in the bin. I ended up looking up comps. I think they were selling for, I don't know, $29 new in the box. And I didn't have the dongle for it, so I passed on that. Also passed on this Namco plug and play joystick thing, just because they wanted, again, $6 for it. They sell for about 15, so it wasn't really worth it to mess around with that. Ended up putting it back. A Pikachu plush doll. I think this one's I Choose You Pikachu. He is voice capable, so you push his hand or squeeze his hand. He makes noises, his cheeks light up, and his ears move. I've sold a couple, and I have a couple listed. I think they sell for about $20 or so. And he was $1, so definitely always grab that when I see it. But this one particularly, his ears didn't move and his cheeks don't light up. This My Little Pony, collectible My Little Pony stuff out there. So if I spot it, I at least try to look it up and see what they sell for. That one I ended up putting it back. I think the comps were selling for about $10 or so. So didn't bother with that just because there's no meat on the bone to make any money. Plushes, I like to, be in at least $10 after fees profit. If it's clean and doesn't need much maintenance, and upwards once you get into like the rare stuff, vintage stuff. Build-A-Bears are hot sellers, and some of the vintage like Mario stuff I always look out for. This little sloth, he just caught my attention. He's looking through the toys. He started lighting up and moving and talking, so I looked at him. He looked good. He's only a couple years old, and the comps on him sell for about $20 or so. So I know he's working, so I went ahead and picked him up. I am looking through some Pyrex, or the glassware section, trying to find some Pyrex, which is new to me, that it's actually something people buy used on eBay. I'm always learning, so I got tipped off somewhere, sometime, about that. And I've always loved Pyrex too, so I get it, totally. So yeah, anytime I'm at Goodwill, I check out the glassware. It's been a new section stop for me to peek through and just see if there's anything nice. I think here I ended up finding these 3 bowls, And what I'll do is put those together in a lot just so I don't have to list them separately. Got a small, medium, and large. I think that's a decent way to do it. And yeah, should sell like that, I believe. Now I'm walking up to the thrift store, which is like right across the street from that Goodwill I was just at. So it makes it super convenient to hit these two spots in one fell swoop. I look over to the right, as I always do, at this glass case where they kind of keep some things. And the same like 6, 7 video games and computer games that have been there for months are still in there and probably going to be there a while. And I did spot that Sony camera up on the top shelf right there. I had circled back later on to inquire about it. Checked it out. It didn't have a price tag on it. Asked the girl what they were trying to get for it. She actually said she was interested in it, but I asked her, since it's in the shelf, can I buy it? And she went and asked to see if they could get a price. They hadn't tested it, so they didn't want to undersell or oversell it. So I understood that. But yeah, it was very strange that I went to this thrift store, found something in the glass case that they just wouldn't sell to me. A little disappointing because the comps on that working were going over $100. So I was definitely willing to pay $10 for it. Looking over here, I spot these high-top black Vans off the wall. They look alright, just kind of need some cleaning around the soles there. But the rest of them were in decent condition. They were asking 10 on these, and I could have gotten them discounted as well. The writing on there wasn't super clear, so I couldn't tell whether they qualified for the discount or not. Ended up putting them back just because it didn't seem like the margin based on the comp sold was enough for me to mess with them, especially having to do all the cleaning. Beavis and Butthead, I sold a set of 3 of these not too long ago for $20, and disc was missing, unfortunately. Spotted this UFC Xbox 360 game, and disc was missing as well. A little disappointing. But that's very common at this particular thrift store. It's just like 9 times out of 10, if there's anything of value there, the disc is missing. I did just spot that silver portable TV that I missed while I was in there. I should have checked that out. But I was lucky enough to come across this same upscaling DVD player that I just sold actually earlier on in this video. It just went out today. They wanted $15 for this thing. I know that it sells for $50 easy because mine sold in a day. So I had plugged it up later on the trip and just made sure that it powered on and that the disc tray opened up, and it did. So I ended up getting that. I'm looking back at this box that was like the same shape as that thing. One, just to see if that was the box for it by any chance, or if there was another one in there. This is one crazy bin of plush. This thing is huge. It's like 10 by 8, 4 feet tall, stacked with plush dolls. Came across this little Mario red shell Koopa Troopa guy. Definitely vintage. Had no tag on it, so I couldn't really date it or identify it. But super cool. I could tell by the material and the stuffing. It was like super firm stuffing that it was vintage. So I got that. Probably just keep it for my personal collection. Looking through this bin of CDs, and I come across a PlayStation 1 game. It's NFL Game Day 2000. It's nothing of huge value, I don't think. But it's a personal thing. I like to collect the old PlayStation 1 games in the clear jewel case. So I picked that up just for myself. Don't see it really having much value, I don't think. Over to the glassware section here. Checking out some Pyrex. I had picked up a few pieces a few weeks ago, and those I think have sold already, so it's time to restock. This baking dish, I'm pretty sure I ended up putting that one back, but I found another baking dish that wasn't all like worn out and scratched out like that. So I ended up with about 4 pieces or so from this store. And because I think they had been sitting on the shelf for a while, they ended up giving me most of it for half off. All right, so I'm back from a couple hours of thrifting. I'll turn the camera around, show you what I picked up. So this is the haul from today. There's nothing too incredible in here, but a lot of middle of the road kind of stuff. A little, was a Yellow Jackets, Georgia Tech hat, youth. Still has some cardboard inside there, so it's looking pretty new. I'm guessing that's, I paid $2 for it. I'm guessing that can be 15 or so. I got this for my own personal collection. This PlayStation Game Day 2000. Probably not something I'll ever even play, but I just like to collect the old PlayStation 1 games in the clear jewel case. It's kind of like a personal challenge for me to just like hunt those down. This Pikachu that will not shut up. Supposed to light up and ears are supposed to move, but yeah, it can sell for $15 or so. Got it for $1. This guy too, was he? Some sort of sloth, Fisher Price.
What's up? Let's sing.
Okay, sing.
Yay! Let's play.
But he moves and lights up and talks. I thought he was pretty cool. Those sell for about $20 or so. And what did I pick him up for? $3. A stork at the thrift store. It's got this like music box thing inside. Sings a little lullaby. It's new with the tag. And check this out. Marked down to $24.95. Original $34 for a plush stork with a little teddy bear in the basket thingy. This Koopa Troopa red shell with wings. Got him for, I think, like $1.50. Probably just keep this for my own personal collection as well. No tag on it, so I couldn't look up whether he, was worth anything. It's definitely vintage, though. I can just tell. This clock, which is new in the plastic, got it for $1, which was the color of the day. Yellow was $1 at Goodwill, so I imagine I can sell that for $15. Somebody who's got a man cave pool room that wants a clock on the wall. A whole bunch of Pyrex. Like, I loaded up. I've got tons of it. That's going to be my goal tonight, is just list all my Pyrex. Big baking dish, couple pie dishes, a loaf, bowl, and a set of 4 mixing bowls from the Goodwill. Probably got $15 into all this stuff, I would imagine, and should get 80 or so, I would think. And this DVD player that I just sold. Just found at a thrift store 2 days ago, sold yesterday, and found one again, the 1080p upscaling. Comps on this one sell for 50, 60 or so, and paid 15. So yeah, there's everything that we got. And yeah, let me go to the wrap up. All right, that's going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. I do certainly appreciate it. If you want to, subscribe down below. That way you'll get notifications when a new video comes out. Like the video, comment on anything that you saw that was of interest. And this is ATL Resell Guy signing out. Peace.